All right, everybody, I'm in shock. How does it really feel to lose $1 million on a property? And yes, we're talking freehold property, a detached estate home in Halton Hills. I mean, look, there has been this conversation. Look, the condo market is down, it's game over for the investors and all of that stuff. But the housing market, it is so strong, is not fragile at all. And you know what? You are only cherry picking guys, like, look, the MLS is full of these cherries. And I will share my screen. I want you to show the property and let us judge together. So let's get right into the video. All right, so as I have mentioned, this is in Halton Hills, which is north of Milton, west of Brampton and Mississauga. Beautiful pocket, very desirable. People at one point wanted to live here. It was a dream, and I'm sure there's the other side that still wants to be here outside the city and yet close. However, this property on 15 Turtle Lake Drive, which is a beautiful street with all these estate lots and acreages and whatnot, like, people here have money. Like, they understand that. They have money. Although they lost $1 million. And the shocking truth of that, they lost it within, I believe, 2 calendar years. So, but let's get into all the detail, what has happened. All right, so as you're looking at the property, it is a big home, 4 bedroom, 6 bathrooms right here, all of that stuff. We're gonna get into the pictures later on. I just had to scroll down here so we get to the right here. So this is what I want to see. Look, in this is July 1st, 2020. It was listed for 2.195, and then it got terminated and all of that stuff. However, it got relisted. Uh, uh, this is January, March, in April 6, 2022. So 2 years after that, for $3 million, and they have received an offer of 3.1. Now, if I'm looking at this graph, January, February, March, so April 2022 was the month where we saw the peak in Toronto real estate. I mean, March 2022 is the peak, but doesn't matter, March or April. So I don't know exactly what happened here, but however, somebody paid $3.1 million. Now, they paid $3.1 million, and then you can see that they have listed the property in 2023 in June, summertime, beautiful. They listed it for 3.188 million. So they listed actually $88,000 more than they have purchased it in 2022. So a year later, $88,000 more. Even though we know that the interest rates went bananas around that time, right? Like, they went high up. It was crazy. Like, everybody started breathing heavy. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that hope. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about that hope. Oh, next quarter is going to be better. Next year is going to be better. I guess we should see that light at the end of the tunnel. However, check this out. So they didn't sell. They terminated, relisted for 2.988, terminated, relisted again, terminated. Then they listed in January 2024 for 2.799. So then they got terminated, relisted again, 2.799, got terminated, relisted for 2.699. See, they went, increments of $100,000 at this point. And then in September 2024, they dropped it to 2.499, so $2.5 million. That got also terminated, got relisted again for the same price, got terminated. And then finally, in February 2025, they listed it in for $2,099,000, so $2.1 million, and they actually received a full price of $2.1 million. So it is extremely interesting to see that pre-pandemic for sale in July 2020, right? Well, or this is already pandemic, right? During the pandemic, it was hot, it was ridiculous, and they listed this for 2.195, right? So people are asking, where are we in the market at? I think we're definitely pre-pandemic pricing at this point. And some of these areas being outside the core city are hurting as well. Like, they're hurting a lot. And you can see this person lost $1 million. Now, let's get into the pictures here. Beautiful, stunning home, 3-car garage, circular driveway, nothing really wrong. It's that raised bungalow, that it's the estate looking property. However, I do see some aging, right? Like, it's kind of aged. Some of these pillars bring me back to the 2000s, early 2000s, and this siding kind of like, it's staring me in the face. I don't know if it's good or bad. My opinion, the door color, the front concrete or whatever they did here, it's not matching everything else. So it's kind of like that's an offset. But look, somebody paid $2.1 million. Getting inside the property, chandelier outdated. These Greek style pillars outdated in my opinion. Wall color, we could argue, but it's a pass. The doors with this exposed oak color, I mean, it's definitely outdated, right? Now we go through the house. Beautiful large windows, nothing special. Even the pot lights are one of these older, old school ones. But nothing really excites me about this property, right? Like, okay, it has acreage. I like that. The floor, again, it looks to me like a builder grade flooring. Looks like it's real hardwood. However, it looks like nothing special. Doesn't get like this house. It's not getting me excited at all, right? Like, I mean, it's just like the concept of everything. It's like the basic builder's grade finishes to me, right? And I don't know when this house was built, to be honest with you, but that's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. And I don't know. I'm not in favor. However, somebody paid $2.1 million for this. Now, somebody paid $2.1 million. Did they still overpay for this property? I mean, that's the question again, right? Somebody already lost $1 million. Then somebody paid 2.1. Are they in the, stage 2 or stage 3 to continue losing, or what is going on? I mean, size-wise, huge. Like, this is a huge property, right? But again, like, look, man, $2.1 million. You gotta give me something. You're giving me gold handles here. Like, what is going on? Like the oak finish walk-in closets. Like this is I don't know. It is interesting. Even carpets in the rooms. I don't know. So outside look, I give it a 9 out of 10. 3-car garage, oversized, amazing. Now, would you pay $2.1 million for a property like that? In my opinion, this house needs $1 million to be updated to look like a $2.1 million. Never mind, right? So, I don't know. Somebody bought it. They lost $1 million within a short period of time. Somebody else bought it. I don't know if they're going to renovate it or not. Will they lose another $500,000, $300,000, or maybe they will lose another $1 million? And people tell me, look, it will never happen. Well, it already happened. So how do you justify this? And we could argue, yes, they're in trouble. Well, there's so many cases, and that's the point. It is trouble, right? Whether it's financial trouble, whether it is this trouble or that trouble, people are selling for a loss. I hope you gained something out of this video. If you like content like this, in this type of direction, and you want to learn more, Please click on any of these other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.